Welcome back to Fantasy in Review, the podcast where we give you a new view on the world you knew. Today is going to mark the day of our first bonus episode. I am here, obviously, I am Dominic, for anyone new, and I'm here with my soon to be wife. And the way that these bonus episodes are going to work is it's going to mostly be different guests every time, and the guest has the luxury of picking the topic. So, what have you chose today?
I chose the wand. Okay, but the wand can do two things. Because that's exciting.
Because it's two wands, but it's one wand.
But I mean, they help each other. But I'm focused only on, like, more on one wand than the other one. And, like, I failed at the 3 review thing. I only have 2. But, I focus mostly on the wand of happiness.
The wand of happiness.
No, the wand of smiles. That's what
Okay.
it is. Wand of smiles! We're
Cool.
just renaming things at this point.
The wand of smiles and scowls.
Yeah, that's the one.
Do you have a description of that, or do you need me to pull it up
Uh,
somewhere in our messages?
it's in one of these. You know what? I think I took a screenshot.
Well, there you go. That's a lot easier, huh?
No, you would think that, and I did not take a screenshot.
How many pictures do you have?
Well, I take a lot of pictures of Potato. She's always sleeping. It's super cute. And then my bows. I took the pictures of the bows that I've been making.
Did you send it via text message or messenger?
I want to say Facebook has it. It's before all the wedding stuff.
Oh, goodness.
And the millions of videos you send me is weird.
Hey.
I'm all weird. Well, I'm just like, is this really meant for me?
Look, the other day you asked what I was watching, and you and I told you it was a deer fist fighting a guy.
I know, and you sent it to me. I wonder if it has like that zombie deer virus. All right, so the wand of Scowls is a wand that has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expand one of its charges. You know, I should not be the one reading this because it says expend, not expand.
You're doing great, baby.
I'm not a public reader. Here, I give you my phone. You read
No,
it.
I just found it.
Cool.
Literally just now found it. All right.
You're slow.
Wand of Scowls, because that's the first one at the top. This wand is 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and target a humanoid. I thought that said old. I was like, huh? That don't
Only
make
old
sense.
people can scowl.
You can target a humanoid you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Charisma saving throw or be forced to scowl for 1 minute. The wand regains all expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand transforms into a wand of smiles. And then the wand of smiles. The wand has 3 charges. It works exactly the same as the wand of scowls, except for on a d1, it. What was that?
You knocked your pizza.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have pizza no more. Potato,
Oh.
clean up the mess.
But, where was I? Oh, it works exactly the same as the Wand of Scowls, but instead of a scowl, it's a smile for a minute, and on a nat 1, it transforms into a Wand of Scowls. So it just kind of swaps back and forth if you expend all the charges and you're extremely unlucky. Do you want to start with yours, baby doll?
Are you gonna get the pizza off the floor? Because it's bothering me.
I guess. Ugh, since, I've made a mess. I didn't know where to put it. And
There's
it's
another piece.
dragged. Well, that's for Potato now.
Well, she's still sleeping. Alright, so I have 2 reviews. I was supposed to have 3.
I mean, it didn't matter. I only have 2 as well.
And I don't think either of them are great because this is my first time, so, bear with me, okay? Alright, so, review 1. I was wandering through a magic shop today when I seen an unmarked wand. The keeper seen me eyeing it and made his way over, stating that it had powers beyond belief that would amuse with every use. I found the description intriguing, so I bought it. Long story short, I went on a quest with my pals, and we came across a gruesome-looking fat moblin with his heavy shield and moblin spear in hand. I assuringly told my pals I'll take care of this with my new wand, still not knowing the true power. I point the wand, and the gruesome fat moblin stood there with a dumbfounded smile on its face, but unharmed. This can't be right. My pals laughed uncontrollably, mocking the power of my wand. I pointed the wand at the fat moblin again, and it continued to smile as I moved to attack my pals and I. As it moved to attack my pals and I. I then make the mistake to point the wand at myself, and a huge, uncontrollable grin crosses my face. My pals continue to laugh while battling the fat moblin. I understand the description from the shopkeeper. Luckily, it didn't have a long-lasting effect.
So is the Moblin supposed to be a goblin, or?
No, so I actually did research to find the right bad guy for this, to know what a humanoid was, because I was just thinking it's got to be a human. But there's a difference between a human and a humanoid. So a moblin is a fatter version of like a goblin. And I actually, hold on, I marked a wiki page for it, I believe. It's D&D wiki. It's not just wiki, it's the D&D version of it. I didn't know it existed, but I found it. And I guess I didn't mark the actual moblin. It knew the word moblin though as I was typing it. But anyways, I did my research to try to find something that was funny. And I liked the fat moblin. Because there are other moblins, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but see, look, here's the other moblins. They have a red one and a forest one, a fat one. Seems like he would be the one to be the funniest when he's all giggly trying to fight you. No, look, there's a picture of him with his spear and his shield.
Oh my goodness. The moves on that thing are in his armpits.
Could you imagine him just standing there, smiling all dumbfoundedly at
I
you?
imagine
Like
he smiles like a dog, like how Potato smiles, with like the corners of
"Aw."
her teeth showing.
But it would be hilarious because he's all stern and serious. He's like, I could take you.
And it's just like a pit bull when it's just all happy at you.
Kinda, he's kinda got a face of a pit bull because look how scrunchy his face is.
I see how you could say that would have a funny looking smile.
Definitely, I think it would be a hilarious
I
smile.
feel like it'd be hard to tell if he was smiling.
I know it's missing some teeth.
That's because it looks like he eats rocks.
You know what? I didn't read that far, but it is considered a humanoid, so
Well, yeah.
I win.
Alright, well then I'll do my first one.
You have two or three?
I have two.
Cool, we match.
Yeah, we'll just go back and forth. It's fine.
Is yours happy or is it the Scowls?
I think my first one's the Scowls.
Okay, good. Somebody did Scowls, because my other one's happy too.
I mean, I came up with these at work, so where most of my ideas come from. Oh, she's sleeping. Alright, so my review. I won't lie, I bought this wand with ill intent, and it worked like a charm. When a certain corrupt priest has a special eulogy coming up, it's very hard for him to seem genuine when he can't stop smiling. By the end of the ceremony, his reputation was ruined. Yeah, it's not great if the priest is up there smiling while he's trying to be giving a serious eulogy.
He could be very happy about it all. He's just like, this
Yeah,
is great. This
yeah.
is what I wanted. I planned this.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
the murderer. I hated that guy. But, you know, it would work out.
I hated Tom. Stupid high priest never gave me a promotion.
Alright, my other one is a mixture of a couple real reviews that I kind of made into one thing. So,
Okay. Were the real reviews not funny enough?
I just changed it around because they weren't relevant enough. So, I just made it work for me. And that's what's important.
Okay.
Okay. So, deep in a cave, we found a chest that held a wand of smiles, among other goodies. We had no use for it at that time. But we figured it was good for trade. The morning after the Feast of Saints, the Baron had sent guards to the church to summon my clan to the town square. As the party marched up to the square, they could hear the Baron shouting, "Smile! All will be well!" The Baron then accused our clan of being responsible for the destruction that happened overnight. Before we could retort the accusations, the gnome deviation wizard in our group pulls out the wand of smiles, points it at the Baron, and says, "Smile, bitch." She then opted to use one of her proton rolls to make sure the Baron failed his save. Needless to say, through the ridiculous grin now fixed to his face, the Baron ordered the 20+ guards present to attack. Fun times.
So you just started a fight just because
So they were going to accuse us of the devastation when we were at the feast. So, boom! Make him smile. He's always talking about smiles.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. That's what that gives me a vibe of. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Look, things happen.
Well, things happen.
Gnomes are unpredictable.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
You play a tiefling.
Whoa! Whoa!
Doesn't DeMarcus play a gnome?
I don't remember what he plays. He's your person.
Yeah, I think he's a gnome.
I'll try with my tiefling. She has a gorgeous tail.
Yeah. She's very vicious.
She is. She killed that one guy. Remember? He came after, I want to say, Shelby's character. And then I just, like, got close to it and went, and they were like, oh, more weapons we weren't aware of. And I was,
Yeah.
Nobody.
Because all you showed them was their whip.
I don't have a whip.
No? What was it?
I showed them my arrows. Yeah, my bow and arrows.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't tell them about my short swords or my long swords. They still know about some of my weapons. That's what I'm saying. You gotta stay mysterious when you're a tiefling.
Even when you're in a party.
Well, they don't know me and they don't trust me from Adam. Freaking David's character shot me.
Well,
that
was the initiation to the party.
Nobody else had to go through that initiation.
I don't know. David got shot by DeMarcus a couple times. To be fair, when the campaign started, back when Dylan was part of it, it literally opened with Dylan chasing down Dorn's character and then blasting him point blank in the face with poison spray and almost killing him outright in the literal first, session of the campaign. So.
Well, I haven't even done anything wrong. I showed them where to shop. I didn't touch any of the shiny items in the shop. I watched them all get drunk and crazy.
Didn't you encourage Shelby's character to go on a date with the old man for a discount?
She was good. I was in the room. I didn't tell her to do it character to character. But she did do it, and I just sat there and stood back and watched, I was there.
As it went horribly wrong.
I mean, it was her choice. It was her choice.
He had a thing for big women.
I mean, and then they ran, and I just kind of followed them. All I did was ever follow. The meanest thing I did was I got the wrong beer, and it was disgusting, and I spit it, and it happened to hit the bartender. And that was the meanest thing I did. And I tipped him good afterwards because it wasn't my fault that it tasted like battery acid. What was I supposed to know? I was new to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said I couldn't get anybody else to buy my meal for me. Which I still think was unrealistic.
Oh, goodness.
I got the other guys to do it that one time in the other campaign. That's all I'm saying. Alright, get back on track. What's your review?
Alright, the second review, the final review out of the 4 we have. When our wand of smiles became a wand of scowls, my group was ready to toss it. But I, the crafty rogue, thought we should keep it. Boy, was it funny when our gentle giant of a dragonborn tried to persuade a shopkeep into giving us a discount. I may have used the wand to paste a scowl on his innocent face, and it may have intimidated the shopkeep more than what our dragonborn wanted. But hey, we got a discount, and I got a good laugh in.
So instead of seeming innocent, he really scared the shit out of that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Can we just have a little discount? And they're like,
I'm sorry to bother you, sir, but can I have a discount? And instead of a smile, he just had a scowl on his face, just shooting daggers at him. Yeah. The bonus there too is like I think Dragonborn have like a natural like boost to intimidation.
Oh,
So
that's not good.
it
That's
just
not
made it more
good at
likely.
all.
So it's just this poor little Dragonborn just thinking he's trying to be sweet and innocent, and the rogue just makes him out to be the bad guy. You know, fun times.
I mean,
It worked.
you still got the discount. The end goal was still the same.
It was pretty close to a five-finger discount at that point, but you know,
He didn't kill anyone.
no.
But he
He
could
just
still
looked
come back.
very grumpy and aggressive.
He could still go back to that shop. That's all I'm saying. Is that like nobody died. He could still stay in town. No harm done.
He just looked aggressive.
And maybe he's like one of those puppies who just can't control their face. And they just always look angry, and then you walk up to them, they're actually like the sweetest thing.
Yeah. Is that like those puppies? They got so many wrinkles on their face, they just look like they have grumpy face.
The Shar-Pei puppies?
I don't know.
Are those the one you're thinking of? Aren't those the ones all wrinkly? I don't know. I like the big Mastiff puppies. Like they look huge, like they could eat you, and then they come up, and the worst thing they do is put all of their weight on you.
They just go, I want cuddles, I'm a puppy.
And you're like, no, I can't breathe. It's worse than Potato.
Potato's just a fat, happy puppy.
She's not fat.
I think she's pretty fat.
If she were fat, she would have ate the pizza as soon as it touched the floor.
I think she's pouting.
Oh, she's been eating gummy bears off the floor all day. She might have come.
Where is she finding gummy bears?
The child had I told the child had gummy bears last night, and he, I guess some of them fell out, and Potato has been following the gummy bear trail.
Oh, goodness.
She's on her way to Candy Mountain.
Yeah, that make you get
That's where it went to circles. It circled.
going to Candy Mountain, Charlie. So you got any more ideas that you wanted to work with the wand?
I can't honestly think of anything else with the wand. I struggled so hard trying to think of
But you
reviews.
really wanted
I really
it.
do. I love the idea of the wand. I love the idea of being in a party and just like everything's so serious. You're in a big old fight. Everyone's about to die, and you're just like, I make you smile. I make you smile. I make you smile.
See, that's why I said the wand needs like a higher roll, because like if you're smiling or scowling, like you're not doing harm, so I feel like the DC should be bigger. Like it should be like 15 or something, or like at the very least 13, because 10 just is really low.
I feel like
I feel
it should
like
last longer. Like only lasting a minute isn't long enough.
Yeah, I mean, because like most things only last a minute, but like say you're in combat, a minute is like 10 rounds of combat. It's forever. Like it lasts a while, but like when you're talking about making something smile or scowl, like a minute, it's not going to be in combat. And if you are using your action to just make something smile at you while it's trying to kill you, I don't. I don't exactly understand why you wasted your turn doing that.
They didn't have anything else. They were too far away for anything else, so it was just easier to make something smile. Like, I'm not actually in the combat. Oh, maybe it's like DeMarcus when he's up in the trees. Instead of actually helping, he just goes, smile. And they're just like, what the fuck?
But almost anything like would make that save unless they were just bad at it.
I
Like
feel like
charisma.
I feel like that would be something DeMarcus would do though. Let's just be up there doing crafty stuff like making random people smile.
I mean, it only works on humanoids, so
Well, I mean,
I was thinking like it'd be adorable to use it on like a dragon, and it gets like a big derpy smile, like a puppy. It'd be hilarious.
a lot more things are humanoid than I thought they were.
Yeah, a humanoid literally means anything that's remotely like vaguely looks human.
I learned that because I actually had to do more research than I thought to be able to do this. Because I was just like, it's just a wand. What more do I need? You just do a quick review, and I was like, whoa.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I mean, I needed to go over because like my ideas that were a lot more fun were all like group effects, because I figured like if all it is making them smile or scowl, I figured it would be like, oh look, you could use it on like a group. It's like within 30 feet. And I'm like, no, it's single person target.
Yep.
Kind of sucked.
It did. It's not a great But it's one of those items where you're just like, why is this even here?
It's one of those items that's only useful in very, very niche, specific encounters if you're creative enough.
Yeah,
Like trying to ruin somebody's reputation.
but I feel like it's just one of those items that's thrown in for fun. They just for the hell of it, just like yeah.
You know, the wizard that made it just went, yeah, yeah, this is what I want.
I don't think this is actually what he had planned. He was
Nah, he just had a really like grumpy wife that just hated her life and just didn't want to be with him. And he's like, tired of coming home to this. And he just made a wand to make her smile every here and there.
every part of me had to resist doing a comment of like the Joker and being like, why so serious? Let's just put a smile on your face.
Just keep zapping people with smiles for no reason.
But that's the first thing that came to mind when I was trying to do my reviews. I'm like, gosh, we can't do that.
Could be like, this is D&D. There's not even like active like picture taking and stuff like that. But it's just like a parent randomly was just like, man, I'm tired of all these kids just having these sour faces in these pictures. Let me just make a wand so then I could make them smile to have a decent family photo.
I feel like they could find other ways to make it smile. I mean, the child is in D&D world. Just show it something shiny.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah, something shiny. Be like, hey,
Wizard with jazz hands.
if this doesn't make you smile, then here's a weapon and smile or else. Too violent.
I don't think a kid's just gonna smile if you brandish a sword in front of them.
Yeah, and that you don't know. In that world, they might. Maybe they're serial killers.
Oh yeah? Maybe they just say shiny sword.
Maybe they really like the combat idea. Yeah,
Oh yeah?
that's their thing.
Oh yeah?
You don't know. You're just assuming things about these people.
I mean, to be fair, when I'm the DM, it's kind of up to me anyway, so yeah.
You're not the ball.
That's exactly what the DM is. The DM's the boss until a player does something just so absurd that it's like, oh, well, okay.
You're a nicer DM, though. I've seen you. You could be way meaner to them.
I mean, since this is going to be our last session with Dorn and Megan, I mean, they're not going to hear this because this is going to go live on Sunday. So they're not going to hear this till after tonight's session. But I'd already told you, I gave them a magic item to like transport them to an arena, and in order to earn gold. And there's no consequences if you die here because it's like just almost like an arena of the mind kind of thing. But I'm totally just gonna make them fight like a couple of my characters from like previous campaigns that are just two characters that are like way more powerful because they're like level 8 and level 10, I think, and they're all level 5, and I'm just gonna pit them against that and just bully my people, see what kind of teamwork they have, and just kind of push them around a bit. The fun stuff. It's the last session with two of the players, so might as well have some fun with it.
I think I'll be down the what, just three of them because I can never seem to make it anymore with my schedule.
But either way, I got a line of people that want to do stuff, but I'm not running more than one campaign. That just sounds terrible with all the other stuff I got going on.
We have too many things going on. You want to run two campaigns for D&D.
Exactly. That's why I said. That's why I'm not doing it.
We're about to start another podcast. You got this podcast. You got your YouTube. You got, my goodness.
I haven't even been streaming. It's like I've just been tired. Don't forget the other projects outside of the digital world. I did set up the Discord though. And to anyone who was wanting to send emails who sees this video, the email, I put it in the link of the last episode, in the description, but it is not just fantasyandreview@gmail.com. It is ddfantasyandreview@gmail.com, because I think even though I did research to make sure the name wasn't taken and there was nothing else that went by this name, I think somebody had the email already taken, which is weird, but so if you want to email us, there's that. If you want to hear more from me and my lovely wife here.
Hey. I ain't said I do yet.
Hey. It's only a few months out. But her podcast will be starting soon, called Rated B for Everyone. If you watched the last episode, we kind of talked about that a little bit. So if you want to hear more, consider this a little promotion to check that out. Should be coming out probably this Sunday as well with this one. So that should at the very least be on Acast, Spotify, and potentially Amazon Music and Deezer, similar to this one, since they were so welcoming before. And from there, if you want to see more of me, I have my YouTube channel at Plagued Crow. I have my Twitch that's at Plagued_Crow. There's the Etsy shop if you guys want any kind of merch or just any of my cringy stuff that I have. I have a mug as well for Now to Mimic. I have one myself. It's adorable.
I do
I love
love that mug.
it. And then there's also I am getting a TikTok set up for shorts of both the podcast and the YouTube channel. And then if you want to see our dog Potato, there's plenty of videos on her TikTok. Do you want to give your TikTok a shout out so they could see the fluffy puppy?
I don't even know what my TikTok's called. Like, is there a name for your?
It's whatever your account is, I guess.
Let's see what it says. What one?
I do
It
all.
just says at Renee Devening 76, and you can see so many videos of Potato and a couple other puppies I've had. And then there's just a few little videos on there.
Did you throw the phone at the microphone?
I'm sorry.
Well, what was I gonna say? I was in the middle of going to say something, and then you distracted me.
You told me to give me a shout out to
I did,
TikTok.
yeah, for the
Give a
pupper.
shout out to my YouTube. There's not any sound. It's all cute things, and it's
Your
at
cute things.
Huntress Raven. I am working on uploading a video that actually does have sound in it.
You mean commentary?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It has audio. It has sound.
I'm not 100% positive about how they'll react to it. I don't have a lot of followers, and I just don't want to ruin it.
I mean, it'll be okay. When you're starting YouTube, like how I am, you can kind of just experiment around until you find something that you like. So.
I'm going to create a special seed in the game I'm playing right now, and it's going to be completely YouTubed. It's me building it so they can see all the crazy stuff. Yeah. A whole level seed. Nothing else will be shown, just me growing the seed. I will take everything else out. So they can just see the craziness of the world grow and all the plants and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta shout out the name of the game because you've been loving this game.
Grow, the Everglade.
The Evertree?
It's the Evertree. It might be the Evertree. Hold on, I have a picture of that one so I can actually read the thing. It's called Grow, Song of the Evertree. I highly recommend it if you like comfortable games where you're not really got a lot of guidance and you just have fun. Because it's not like there's no fighting or anything. It's literally
it's
growing.
Just a bunch of needy people.
Oh my god, they're so needy and cringy. You gotta handle the cringe because they are 100%.
What about the polka cult?
Oh, you're not supposed to tell them about the polka cult. That's a secret.
I remember what I was gonna say. I have the Discord set up for Fantasy and Review for anyone who wants to join. I believe I put in the link for it, or however that works, like an invite code or something along that line, in the description of all of our episodes now. So if you want to join the Discord, talk with us, or meet some of the other fans of the podcast, feel free to join the Discord. I'm still new to setting that kind of stuff up, so hopefully it works. It's all set up and ready to go, I think. We'll see. And then I will see you guys in the next episode. The next episode should be a normal one. Unless you guys obviously want to check out the new podcast, Rated B for Everyone, where we kind of just talk about the cringe and entertainment of budget films. The first episode's going to be about the Ginger Dead Man, so that's going to be fun. But we have a long lineup coming for that. Beyond that, we'll see you in the next episode. If you want more of my wife, check out the new podcast, or we could do another bonus episode with her. But we will have other guests. The next episode of Fantasy and Review will be a normal one, and then after that, I plan to have another bonus episode coming. That way, I can keep you guys with content weekly. So, I will see you then. Have a wonderful day, everyone.